Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we are again, just a few minutes early for the Austin FC match against FC Cincinnati. How we all doing today? Just switching over here. Just not wanting to go? No? Okay, that's fine. We'll just go here myself. That's fine. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello.
Meanwhile, the challengers, Austin FC and Brandon Vasquez, for just the second time ever since leaving FC Cincinnati, will be playing against his former club here at TQL Stadium, departing the orange and blue as the all-time leading goal scorer. And Nico Estevez' side
there we go.
desperately
All right.
win in league play.
How are we all doing today? Do we have any...
Welcome into the broadcast, everyone. Tyler Terrence along with Kinderdy St. Albin as we take a look at the start.
I also realized that I never fixed the music from like 3 weeks ago when I said I was going to. Completely didn't realize. All right, it looks like a 3-4-3 for Cincinnati. 3-4-1-2, 3-4-1-2, 3-4-3, whatever. But yeah, so Robinson, Miazga, Hagland, Engel, Kubo, Bucha, Aurelio, Evander, and then Dinke and Santos up top for the orange and blue. For the Verde and black, a little interesting lineup here. It looks like both Zane Kolmanich and John Gallagher are playing. The broadcast is saying that Austin FC is going to start in a 5-back. I really doubt that. It looks like they're saying Austin's going to start in a 5-3-2. Yeah, 5-3-2. That's not right. It's going to be a 4-3-3. Zane Kolmanich on one side. Jeremy. No, it might actually be. It might be an attacking 5-back. It might be a 5-3-2 against a 5-4-1-2. 5-3-2, a 3-4. There it is. 3-4-1-2. Why am I skipping frames? Am I skipping frames?
Yeah, he has not seen a set piece that he doesn't like, and we know he can score from distance, even in the
We'll see.
play, but you see him here
Yeah, it's an interesting lineup for the Verde and Black. I'm not a huge fan. It could also be Uzuni on the right, Zane Kolmanich on the left wing, like Zane Kolmanich up the field and not playing that left back role, and then Guillermo Biro in that left back role. Could be. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how Austin sets up for that. But in the, let's see, do we have any games that have kicked off already? Yes. 3 games have gone final. Chicago beats Atlanta 2-1. Toronto beats DC 2-0. Minnesota beats Inter Miami 4-1. Fair enough. What's up, Dondon? How are you? Welcome in. In the East right now, it's Columbus, Philadelphia, Cincinnati, Inter Miami, Charlotte, Nashville, New York City, Orlando City, New England. And then Chicago, New York Red Bulls, DC, Toronto, Atlanta, Montreal. In the West, Vancouver, Minnesota. I mean, those two teams are starting to pull away, I think. At least in the East. And at least in the West, excuse me. Portland in 3rd. San Diego, LA, Austin, Seattle, Colorado, Dallas. Then San Jose, Salt Lake, Kansas City, St. Louis, Houston in 14th. Wow, they're really fucking down there. Then we lost to them. Great. And then LA Galaxy. Go Charlotte. There we go. Where's Charlotte at? Not bad in 5th place. On 19 points. All right. All right. A little higher than Austin in the Shield rankings, technically. And just everything's moving really slowly right now. I don't know why. I think my whole PC is frozen. Okay, there we go. I think we're back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything just froze is why. Watching Kane's Capital. There we go. My prediction for the game. I do not have a good track record of predictions.
At RBC Wealth Management, we know you have ideas for your future. Ideas that can have you taking more time off or putting more time in. They could mean more peace and quiet, or more fun and games. Ideas you can drive.
I mean, Cincinnati concedes goals.
Drive you. From settling in.
Do I think Austin can score goals?
Ideas what you bring to life. No more with RBC.
Do I think Austin can score goals after Wednesday? Maybe a little bit more. Do I think that whole... I don't understand why we've shifted away formation-wise from there. Same ad is on my screen. I forget you guys can hear that. There we go. Nope. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? What is that? Why is my whole thing just fried now? Okay, now you can hear me now. Okay. Everything's so laggy right now. I don't know why. I don't need this. I don't know. I don't know why everything's so laggy now. But everything's really slow. Okay, it should be fine now. All right. Seven goals scored for Austin this season. Oh, that's sad, Jake. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's something that's tough to deal with. I get you. All right, Matt Miazga is the captain for the MLS review. The VAR is in. Wow, it's in North Texas. I didn't know. Interesting. I mean, what do we think of the US Open Cup game midweek? All right, there we go. Austin going right to left. Cincinnati left to right. Right back to Stuver. Early goal for Austin would be big. And Mirtozuni can't do it. It does look like Zan is... It might be a 4-4-2. Which I don't like. with Zan at that left mid spot. With Owen at right mid, 2 strikers. I think that's what it is. I think it's a 4-4-2. Going more direct today, which I like. It's sad to still have no what about tickets for the US Open Cup game through Vivid Seats, and they didn't give him the tickets? Weird. So he bought tickets through. That's so weird. So he bought tickets but didn't get given the tickets? Did he get his money back for him? Why am I dropping frames? My PC just that fried? It might be. Damn, push the ball forward. That's so weird. Okay, at least he got his money back. Brandon Vasquez. Good run of play there. Good lucky run of play there. Yeah, at least he got That's just gonna not okay, so it's just not gonna do anything. Got it. How did he miss? I mean, it got deflected, so fair. I think it's definitely, the more I look at this, it's definitely not a 5-3-2. It's a 4-4-2. I mean, Zan's going to drop back a little bit, but it's definitely midfield. Yeah, it looks, and Zan's helping that. I don't know why it's having to be Zan Kolmanich there that's making those decisions, but yeah, and guys, for the video side of things, this is still happening. Oh, now it's just not even there. Yeah, I really need to get this PC fixed. And it's just, by fixed, I mean just a new, I'm just dropping so many frames. Brandon Vasquez puts a ball up to go nowhere. I don't know why it's taking so long to switch. There we go. That's not where I want that either. There we go. Yeah. I'm running an old processor, an old CPU, so it's just like not handling things properly. And that's the reason. I need to just spend a little bit of money. It's really not that much money just to get a better processor for it. Maybe this midweek, I'll go take it in and see if I can get a better one for not that expensive. Because it's just slow. What is it that I actually have in this PC? That's not, yeah. So it's because whenever I switch screen, it deletes the chat off of here. but then when you retype, it'll start scrolling again. I don't know. It's just, it won't let me not do that. Did it just break? Cool. Awesome. Why is it all broken? Why is it work? Can you hear me? Can you not hear me? I don't know. It looks like my whole thing's broken and I keep getting error messages for my mic, but I don't know. The DC, what the fuck is it? Brother, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't, it doesn't, like, I'm getting an error for this program that runs my microphone. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it here. Just ignore it. If you can hear me, I'm not going to touch anything. It's not a new piece. It's a new processor and just updating everything. What is it running on? If that noise keeps happening, though, I might just have to quit. Like, it was just working earlier today. Cool. Yeah, I think today's just gonna be a frame skip day, and I don't know why. Like, I'm not doing anything different than I normally do. I genuinely don't know why. Like, I'm having to focus more on not frying my computer than the game. That's a nice shot. I mean, it definitely didn't have upper 90 written all over it. It had kind of too high, but that's fine. Yeah, it's a good run and play. Yeah, see, and now this is happening because everything's broken. It's showing stuff from 20 minutes ago. Or 10 minutes ago, but still. Zuni's running. I mean, Zuni always does. So it looks like defending, it's a 5-2-3 with Owen pushing up the field a little bit and putting pressure on that back line. Sabovich just can't get enough anything on it. Evander, there's a goal. Yep. It's gonna end 3-1. Take me about 15 minutes just to update the score. Yeah. The anti-Austin chat is just wild still. 2025. I mean, Austin's losing this game. Like, it just is. Austin's 0-5-0 when conceding first. Where are we trying to pass the ball? Oh, just shut the... I'd rather them not talk about Austin, period, than chat shit every single week. It's the same thing. Like, I understand Austin's bad. That's all Apple ever says. Austin FC struggles. Austin FC is bad. Austin FC can't deal with. But everybody's taking advantage of blah, blah, blah. I understand. Just stop talking. Like, how objectively wrong can you be? It's, first of all, it's not a set 5 back. Second of all, it's Heinz Ike in the middle, not Svatok. Again, if you're gonna just say stuff, at least be somewhat accurate in what you're saying. It's just so bad. It's so obviously just anti-Austin. Austin can't control a simple pass either. Like, no simple pass is simple. No pass is easy. There's no easy passes with how Austin plays. Not going to call a foul on that? Okay, sure. Oh, fuck off, Heinz Ike. Like, seriously, man. You're getting to the Julio Cascante point where you're good, but you're sloppy ass. You can't do it. That's 2 in 3 games. Thank you. Yes, let's continue to harp on what Austin is not doing. Yes. Come on. Keep it coming. It wasn't really that good of a delivery either. But that's fine. Just keep saying it was. It's just so reactionary. Every single thing that Austin does is just reactionary. Oh. Wow. The hell is the pass from Zan, by the way? Like, generally, what is Coleman is trying to do there? Let's put a ball right in the center of our defensive half. What do we do? What in the world? I think I probably could have made a better clearance blindfolded than what that was. It's just, yet again, no aggressive mentality for Austin. Austin played a single game of counterattack play. Austin played a single game of counterattack, and now that's the MO for Austin. What? Fair, maybe 2 or 3 games, but not. This is more of how Austin plays. Just hold the ball, work it up, slowly build from the back line, pass it to for about 15 times in the build up, and you take a crap shot from nowhere. It's just so boring. I'm gonna go to sleep. This game is going to put me to sleep if we continue to play like this. How many times has this commentator duo said the name Pat Noonan? Like how many times have they said Cincinnati's head coach name? I'm saying plus or minus 18 and a half. I mean, these passes are terrible. They're so sloppy. Austin's still dead set on lofting the ball to Brandon Vasquez's head. And fair, it's better option than what Austin used to have. But you got another winger. You got an $8 million winger that's sitting on the bench again. And you have another one that plays with the ball at his feet that doesn't have the ball at his feet. Our best hope is not to win the possession stats. Yeah. No foul off the ball. That's fine. Yep. Cool. Too much pass. This is the average amount of passing back. I mean, out of all the fouls that are called, that's not the one I would have thought. Do it so much. We do it way too much. %46 possession. Wow. Is if Brandon Vasquez can get service in the box, sure. From fucking who? Like, nobody's making service. Nobody's creating any chances here. That might have been the worst foul called today. No, I don't care what they're saying to each other. Oh, add 2 more Pat Noonans to the table here. Come on. You have to call that. Sure. Yeah, let's just crush our two of our defenders and move on with it. I mean, at least crush Gallagher and get on with it. How does Austin almost have more possession here? How does Austin have +6, +30? I don't think I've seen that much play from Austin with the ball. Oh, that's right, because it's all Brad Stuver's feet. That makes sense. Evander down, holding his ankle. It looks like it's Evander. I don't know. He goes to ground really early there as well. Svatak goes down really early there too. This match stats say 50-50 for possession. I don't know how that's true. I don't know how he's going in the book. Gotta be for a repetition, right? It's he steps on his foot. He steps on Svatak's foot. Awesome, another injury. Yay! Yeah. Yeah, it's a 4-4-2. It's not. It's going to be a 4-3-2 now. Because Beer's going to shift to that center back role. Zane Coleman is just going to come back at least for 2 minutes, unless also wants to make a substitute now, which I don't think is smart, and bring Cascante on. Irving Torres made a. Excuse me. Irving Torres made a short-term loan agreement today, or yesterday, I guess. He's available today. This is a weird. I don't like this. The injury ruling thing is if the medical staff comes on the field. you have to go off for 2 minutes. It's a result of a foul. Like, maybe they don't need to substitute him then? It doesn't look okay. So it looks like how that should work. Got it. So Svatok does not have to come off the field because it was a foul related injury, I think, is the idea. Zuni. Interesting. That's a weird reason why. Is because the stoppage was due to Elias Sanchez having a wardrobe change. Then Svatak got help. While the stoppage was actually started because of a yellow card. Then was Elias Then was the injury, then Elias shirt change, and then more injury. I think it's a 5-2-3 in defense and a 4 and a 3-4-3 in attack. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the like shifting formations like that, but yeah, because Wolf is pressing their back line, well, at least most of the time. Which is why I want to say it's a 5-2-3. Then maybe it's just a 4-3-3 in defense. No, yeah. With Zan or Gallagher pushing that third midfield spot to cover space, or it's just a shifted back line then. How does Austin have one extra man in defense and still result to pushing that ball to Stuver's feet? And still being responsive to things? I just don't understand. Why the formation change and the tactic change from midweek? It's not like it's different personnel, right? It's basically just the same positioning. Just different individuals in that same positioning. And I'm not saying it worked well on Wednesday. The majority of that game was boring. And wasn't played well. Matt Miazga sounds like he's coming off the field. So until Matt Miazga comes out of this field, I better see Austin pressuring him. I mean, now Owen Wolf is playing that fullback role. Pressure the ball, get recovery, and pressure Matt Miazga. Never mind. They're just going to stop the play. No, there's no effort. There's one player that shows effort. Two. I'll give two. It's just it's contentment is what it is. There's two players I think will make playoffs not like playing like this. I don't think so. Since he's going down like Titanic, we'll get a dozen in the second half. Yeah. No, I didn't see any of Miami's game. I saw it ended 4-1, right? It ended 4-1 to not Miami. But no, I didn't watch any of the game. Did they dominate and just couldn't score, or was it just a complete just failure? I did see though that Hamburg went up. An amazing own goal. Oh, I'll have to watch the game. 5 minutes to stoppage time here. I saw Haas Val went up too. The fourth official's pointing to Cincinnati's bench, yelling at somebody. I can't tell who. Yeah, dinosaurs are back. What was it 6-1? Is that what I saw? 5-1, 6-1, something like that. And I think I saw. I'm trying to think of the other scores that I saw today. I think I also saw a Melbourne victory win this morning when I woke up. That's a free kick, referee. Or not. That's a free kick. Or not. Never mind. I mean, that's like 3 or 4 at the same time. Yeah, 6-1. Yeah. Is that Does that solidify them to like win the league, or are they second in the league? Because they can't be third, because that's going to be the playoff game. I'm assuming that wins them the league. I know they were high up contesting for it last week. I think Cincinnati fans are chanting "Ref, you suck." Yeah. I think they're chanting FCC. FCC. So, FC Cincinnati. Yeah, I don't know. The first one fair, the one on Vasquez who gets pushed over, that one's debatable. But the second one, the foul on Wolf, I would assume would have been a foul. They're in first place now, but could finish. Okay, gotcha. So what it was is basically with that win, they can't finish third. Is third place can't overtake. Second and third can't overtake them. Got it. Okay. Let's see. I know I probably could just look all of it up. I don't need to be asking about it, but at 1 point above Cologne. Okay. Who won their game this week? Yeah, okay. Who won on Friday against Nuremberg? Got it. Who do they play? Hamburg plays Perth on Sunday next week. And then Kaiserslautern. Okay. Who is 7th? Okay. Nuremberg's 10th. It was Nuremberg, right? No, Perth. 15. Okay. There's a good chance Horn is annoying. Yeah, I would agree. There's a good chance that they win the league then. With just looking at, I haven't watched much of the second Bundesliga, but just table wise, Cologne is playing a harder team than Hamburg is. A higher seed. I don't want to say a harder team. A higher tabled team than Hamburg is. Hamburg's playing 15th. Cologne's playing 7th, I think is what I said. Yeah. Cologne and Hamburg go up. And then I just completely skipped over the third place team there. Elversberg? I'm definitely Elversberg. Okay, there's halftime in this game. Elversberg or Paderborn or Dusseldorf. Okay. And they're most likely going to play Heidenheim or St. Pauli. Maybe Hoffenheim. Okay. St. Pauli's got a game. How does St. Pauli have a game in hand? Oh, they play tomorrow. Got it. That's why. Okay. So it's going to be Heidenheim or Hoffenheim. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that was... a first half of a game that we watched. Wasn't good, wasn't bad, was just kind of there. I mean, early substitution kind of from Cincinnati. An injury substitution forced. What was that Lamine Yamal ad? Okay, sure. So Austin FC posted 45 minutes to get back into it, and I just responded, does this side actually have the ability to come out strong? It always seems like it takes a while to warm back up, if at all. And somebody else said, can't believe we have Josh 2.0, a coward of a coach who has no want to attack. And yeah. Yeah. Juggling on the bench, on the beach. Yeah, that one. It was just all that was them just saying, okay, yeah, go juggle on the beach, and then they just had a slow camera zoom. That was it. That was all the ad was a slow camera zoom. Yeah, it was an Adidas ad. Yeah, it was an Adidas ad. Because one of them was wearing a Spain national team shirt that I think is sponsored by Adidas or made by Adidas. I think Yamal is sponsored by Adidas. I think. I don't know if you can really say that one had a shot at going in, but Messi. Oh, is it a lot of other young Spanish now? Okay, gotcha. I didn't recognize any of them besides obviously Yamal. And then I saw the one in the Yamal Spaniard kit, the Spanish top. But yeah, I don't. It's just a weird like non-ad ad. You know, it doesn't even feel like it just feels like you're watching a scene of a movie or something, or like the start of a TV show or whatever. I like Ronaldo more. I think that's a very common opinion, is personality wise with the two of them, and is I think Ronaldo has more of a person, like a public personality, and I think that's why that leads to a lot of people liking him over Messi. But I don't think anybody can say in 2025 that Ronaldo is the better player, right? I feel like people like Ronaldo more, but I feel like everybody can agree that Messi's the better player, if that makes sense. What is this an ad for? Continental Tires? Oh, Sunday Night Soccer. Got it. There we go. Where's Zardes at now? Where did he go? Because Austin didn't trade him or anything. They just bought him out. Is he playing anywhere? Was he 33? No, it doesn't look like he's playing anywhere now. He's a free agent, yeah. Yeah. On December 12th, 2022, Zardes signed a 3-year contract on the free agency deal with Austin FC. Starting from the 2023 season, Zardes scored a brace against New York City FC on July 6th at Q2, taking him to the top 10 all-time leading scorers in MLS with 105 career goals. On December 9th, 2024, Austin FC opted to buy out Zardes' contract ahead of the 2025 MLS season. Yeah. I just found something else interesting. No. So a buyout was due to the like weird the weird MLS roster move rules. There's only a limited amount of spots that a team can have. So Austin, instead of having to sell him to somebody or loan him to somebody or have a recipient for him, basically, they just bought out the contract and said, hey, we're gonna not pay you what we would have paid you to stay here for the whole contract. We're gonna pay you less than that, but you can leave now. And then it's up to the player to have free reign to wherever they go, basically. So it most likely means he doesn't really want to play. If you want, like, my recommendation for like understanding the roster a little bit is the North End podcast guys. So they have a website that this might take me a second. Is just how there we go. North End podcast. There we go. All right. Yeah, so their website here, it's not loaded properly at all, just because my computer is being really slow. But they have their podcast has links here. They have articles here. Yeah. Game recaps. Deep dive. This is the deep dives on the MLS salary cap rules and more. Yeah. It's these two guys. They're a lot of fun. Yeah, northendpodcast.com is what it is. Yeah, they have like salary cap and roster sheets. They have a Google Drive folder. Hold on before I just open this. Yeah, that's the website right there. I haven't gotten a tour of Q2, no. I've been there a couple times, but I haven't gotten an actual tour. Yeah, they have a Google Doc with all the roster stuff. That's what I'm opening right now. I just didn't want to just straight open it. It's just taking a second. So according to this, Austin has 2 open slots for the roster, right? I think it's how it is. Okay. Well, listening to go to away games. Yeah, I didn't. There's a video of me at Q. I think it was at. No, it didn't vlog it because I just wanted to go. Yeah, no, I do the vlogs for away games because they're not as cool. But yeah, no, I was at one of the most memorable one was the 2-2 draw against Dallas in Austin. I was in the supporter section for that. But what I wanted to show you was this here. So this is their like roster move thing, right? So they have every senior roster slot, supplemental roster spot, DP, U22, international slot, all that kind of stuff on loans. With that, they also have this, which has all of the like salary, guaranteed payment, what their cost on the cap, what Austin FC can spend, can spend during the year. GAM or TAM that was used in their deal, whatever it is, when their contract expires, just like 2029 is Superstar FC is here in Austin through 2029. A lot of them 2027, 2029, 2027, 2026, 2028. Brandon Vasquez. And then there's also a lot of options here as well. So like, who is this? Jimmy Farkland has it option or his contract ends the end of this calendar year, but he has options for next year and the year after that. Who's this here? CJ, same thing, end of 2027, but options for 2028 and 2029. The overall salary cap, all this kind of stuff. This is another good one. Is the breakdown of what is owed to them every year the team is in Austin. So, for example, forwards. For example, like we bought out Diego Rubio. We'd pay Diego Rubio less than $390,000, but he wouldn't have to be in Austin. Like if we picked up his option, that's a handball. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It's a penalty. I mean, it's unlucky and it's unfortunate, but yeah, that is a penalty. So like if we picked up, this doesn't make any logic. A better option for we'll just say these are all weird to do. Alexander Svatok. This is another weird option, but see, Alexander Svatok is under contract through 2027. If during 2026, like during this year or in the offseason between 26 and 27, Austin FC was like, you know what? We don't want you and I, like, we're not working together, right? We're going to let you go somewhere else. They'd pay less than $300,000 and he wouldn't have to be in Austin for the 2027 season. But that's not necessarily selling him. Austin doesn't get a return on that, basically. So that's a very weird, long, drawn-out answer to your question. Yes. Penalty Austin. Ooh. That's really close. No. 1 foot's over the line out of the penalty area. 1 foot is in the penalty area, and his whole body's leaning back with his arms like behind him. All right, he's in the penalty area. Come on, Biggie. Can he score against his former team? There's the whistle. Brandon Vasquez steps up, makes his run up, hits it, scores. The game is level. The game is level, and he doesn't celebrate. It's all good. It's not that, I mean, it's unfortunate more than... It's more unfortunate for Cincinnati than Austin doing well. But hey. Yeah. A great penalty. I mean, it's actually not a good penalty. It's not a good penalty. It's a good take. It's not a good penalty, though. Well, hold on. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. The actual strike of the ball isn't good, but his ability to send the keeper the other way, the goalkeeper the other way, was quality. You know what I'm trying to say. He put the ball basically like knee level halfway between the goalkeeper and the post. Sent the goalkeeper the other way, but yeah. I don't know. I judge penalties in like 2 ways. Are they effective? Effective. Was it well struck and well placed? Not really, but it made up for him sending the goalkeeper the other way, made up for the where he put the ball. So, I don't know. I'm just talking now. I do that a lot. I just kind of start talking. All right, what is happening here? This is the weirdest thing. Come on, one more. One more. Play the run. Good. Good. Fine. Look at the middle. Okay, not exactly the middle I thought. That's the decent middle. All right. Uh-oh. Their substitute's gone down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not good for Cincinnati. What is happening to this? I don't know. I don't see where the technical injury is there. But like I'm not doubting his, but it didn't like tweak or rebound, like reverb. I mean, that's unfortunate for Is his name legitimately Teenage Hidebi? Hold on. Is his name legitimately Teenage Hidebi? His name is legitimately Teenage Hidebi. Wow. Okay. His name is legitimately Teenage Hidebi. Fair enough. Vasquez makes his first pen. Did he celebrate? He not really. Everybody crowded on him, and he just kind of like put his hand, like one hand up. Who do you think is going to win now, or do you think it's going to be a draw? I would not be surprised with a draw. With split points. I think. I mean, with the injury here to Hidebi, and in using another substitute, it's going to be a problem for Cincinnati. And it just comes down to, can Austin take advantage of that error? Oh, look at Owen. Come on. Sabovich. Owen's got nobody between him and the end of the field. Nobody's got anywhere close to him. And then you make one run off his shoulder. Now he's got two guys in front of him. Okay, Debbie's back on the field. Maybe there's no substitution. Gallagher puts a cross in. He's going to throw in. Okay, Hadebi's not on the field yet. Elie to Owen. Cuts it back. Puts... I don't know where that ball was supposed to be going. Yeah, I don't like this substitution rule. I don't know what John Gallagher's doing there. Put just a little bit more emphasis on attacking the play. I mean, that's just a miscommunication there. $55 or 50, almost 57th minute here. Okay, good. That ball just popped right back up. Somebody close him down. He's completely unmarked. Good save, Stuver. Svatok leaves him unmarked. I'm assuming that was Svatok. Might have been Heinzike that was his responsibility. Leaves him completely unmarked, though. Jeez. Come on. Owen tries to send him. He kind of gets it. There we go. Look at the overlap. Good ball. Brandon Vasquez. Left foot a shot. Off the post, maybe. No, it's off the back bar. Sorry. It's off the big black bar in the back. Yeah. Tozuni can't. No, no, it's Owen Wolf. Can't control the ball. Might have been out of play. Good clearance. Another Cincinnati corner off of it. One corner for Austin. 5 for Cincinnati now. Another corner there. Also, yeah, getting any result from this game would be good. Getting any points. Any points away from home is normally good. Get out of the danger zone. Nobody's there to follow it up, though. Uh-oh. Good, Bureau. Get back. Good. They are very quiet. They flare up once or twice, but they're very quiet. What do you mean we need a timer? What kind of timer do you mean, Tim? To sync? It's just ticked over to 63 minutes. Oh, come on, get it out. Oh, not Evander. Good save. I mean, yeah, Austin's not used a single substitute today. There's really not many substitutes. I mean, there's a couple. There's more than you'd think. Because you got Rubio, Oberyn, Bakari, Nico, Dubrsarski, CJ. And those are probably the five, right? Bakari, Oberyn, Rubio, Quadri, and Dubrsarski, right? That's probably the five. Because they're not going to bring on Torres or Thomas. I doubt you bring on Cascante in a 5-back like this. I think you shift away from the 5-back. And Stephen Cleveland's not going to get on with Danny Dessler and Robert Taylor injured. Robert Taylor says, according to this, is back early June. So a couple weeks. Not great. Come on, Izuni. Anyone's pressure up top. There you go. Sabovic. Good tackle, Izuni. Or block, really? Right to the goalkeeper. How are you going to call foul there? Huh? I mean, that was just late. Yeah. Yeah, very much so. Wow, that's a lot of effort there, Cincinnati. Don't hurt yourselves doing it. It's not only is the ref buying it, but the commentators are buying it too. I mean, it doesn't really take much for them, and you could have given it to them for free. I mean, like that's coming at his ankle. You're not considering that serious foul play. They're not looking at that as a red card because that's wild. It's very late, but it's not even very late. It's just late. Yeah, I wouldn't have went and looked at it. It's hooked onto the back of the. Why is there no pressure on that ball? No, we're just gonna sit back. Austin just sitting back for a draw. 80 minutes in, no substitutes used. Great. Oh, come on. You're gonna call every other late challenge, but not that one? Okay. But Tori Pence is Chris Pence's wife, I think. Chris Pence's wife, right? Referee? She's horrendous. CJ's coming on. She's I don't remember. I mean, that's a foul. What are we doing? I don't think there's much of it. Shut the fuck up. You're so obnoxious. Oh, both of the commentators are so stupid. Stop talking. There we go. You're not claiming a. What can I? How much money do I have to spend to buy a foul with Tori Pinso? Because right now it's looking at about $15 billion. Wrong way. Wrong way. How many fouls are they calling for Austin? None. But we can't buy a foul. Yes, that wasn't my statement. I said, how much can I, as an Austin FC fan, pay to buy a foul? Too fucking much. Just handing them out for free. They're not having to buy anything. I mean, yeah, that's a foul. It's not much of anything, but you're calling it handball when it's here, guys. Do we have to go over we have to go over the handball rule again? Because if his hand didn't exist, that would have hit him in the chest. Doesn't matter. Out for CJ? Yeah, I guess CJ. So it's CJ and Dubrsevsky on for Ilie, and I didn't see it. What are we on? How do you not see that? Like, you're much better off arguing that's not a foul than I didn't see it. Because you're about this far away from where that foul occurred. If you didn't see it, you might lose your job. I mean, I could have seen that like this. Oh, yep, there's contact. There's a foul. Okay. Yep, sure. I mean, he deserves it at this point. CJ needs to, like, he's not quite up into the level of the starting 11, but he needs to get more minutes. I think with how versatile that front three is and how they can line up, it gives him more of a, like, he can come on for either Brandon Vasquez in the middle, Mitra Ozuni in the middle, or Mitra Ozuni on the wing. And that's, wow. How can you get that ball that low across? Well, first of all, how can you get that ball that close to the upright, the goalpost? And then how do you get that ball? I mean, Owen just gets schooled. Hot talk. He did that same. He just kind of sits. Like Svatok, he's done that twice now. He just kind of like drops his knee to the ground. Out of Vasquez. Oh, is that what he said? Yeah. I heard him say. I mean, I really, yeah. I really can't say much about that because that's just entirely left to just, yeah, let's not worry about a back post runner. And that's the game. And I said this game is going to end 3-1. So if it ends like this. Okay, we've gotten to a point where we're not even calling Austin by Austin. We're calling Austin by the opponents. Zan? Not going to make a run? Are we still going to... Bero's stuck to the ground, fair. Is also Zan not going to call that run out earlier or just track the run himself? He's going to put it all on Bero to do? Well, Bero has the other guy that's standing there that whoever's in midfield isn't standing with? Come on. Like that to me, that's on Zan Kolmanich more than it is on Bero. It's on both of them. Yeah, once I get everything sorted with this, I'll start doing that again. I just need to start posting stuff and start clipping it. What's the thing with the bubbles in Cincinnati? Yeah, but why bubbles? I mean, that's, yeah. But like, there has to be a reason for bubbles. Yeah, what's the thing with bubbles? Like it's smoke or pyrotechnics is just like that's typical. You know, everybody does smoke, everybody does fire, everybody does fireworks or something like that. Why? Yeah, that's not good enough though. You're not gonna just do it to be different. Like you're gonna have. Because you did not just ask why do the Portland Timbers cut a log? Because they're the Timbers. Because they're made of. No, they don't have to do it. But yes. But my yes, no shit. Clearly, my question is, why does FC Cincinnati do bubbles? Why is their thing bubbles? The Timbers thing is cutting a log because they're lumberjacks. Like that's why they've picked. Why out of every possible different thing you could be doing, why bubbles? What's the reason of bubbles? Squirrels. That's not. Because also West Ham does bubbles too. Because that's their song is "I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles." Yeah. Why does FC Cincinnati blow bubbles? Okay, yeah. FC Cincinnati uses the expression "I'm forever blowing bubbles" as a club anthem, referencing the song of the same name. While not an official blowing bubbles ritual at matches, the team uses the song's connection with the concept of blowing bubbles to convey a sense of optimism and perseverance. The song itself is known for positive and resilient themes, which align with the club's aspirations. Great. Okay, yeah. So it's legitimately just they decided to copy West Ham. Cool. Great. Okay. For two wingers. Okay, so that pushes Owen to. Yeah. Yeah. Because they both play on the same side. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it is legitimately just, and it's not even that they wanted to be different. It's they wanted to be somebody. So it's. I was having. Yeah. 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 It's the black text, just the block text. Yeah, so it's actually just exactly the opposite of what your thought was. They wanted to do something different. No, they wanted to do something that but somebody else is already doing, which is so dumb. Like that's why I appreciate and I really do like what the Timbers do. Is cutting the logs makes sense, you know? Yeah, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Is like it's uninspiring and unoriginal. DJ Fodri's traffic cone. He has been tonight. I haven't even realized that he's on the field. What are some other goal celebrations like that fans and stadiums do? No, I'm not talking about come on Seattle, fight and win. I'm not talking about crappy fan chants. It's so bad. Us. No, it's no. No, that's just
I'm
us.
having bad.
That's
No
just
problem.
us. Oh. It's just the yellow wall that Dortmund just has. How is that a foul on CJ? How is somebody jumping on his back a foul on him? He doesn't undercut him. What? Okay. Yeah, sure, because why not? That's weird. That's bad. Yeah, because like those, if it's that like the Leeds one and the Liverpool ones are like pregame songs. They're not necessarily like I'm like goal celebrations specifically. It's not a goal, but it's not. That's what. Yeah, it's just like I'm thinking of like the Timbers cutting the log, Austin and the Verde Lights. I mean it's not a great one. First half not calling anything, second half being biased to FCC. Yeah, fair. The bubbles here and at West Ham. What else is there? $59 of 75. Wow, that's a foul for Austin. Shocking. And Gallagher just pulls up on that. I mean, that ball's way to nobody. I'm just confused of how Austin can play like they did in the last 30 minutes of Wednesday, and then 2 days later play a completely different formation, a completely different set of tactics, and completely the opposite. Like, I was objectively happy with how Austin ended last week. I wish it would have happened about 45 minutes earlier, but objectively it was nice. And then Austin's gone to Cincinnati and played like this. This screams uninspired bottom of the table team. Whatever. Oh, Diego, yes. You know who can change the play? Diego Rubio. Given Owen Wolf is already on the field and Robert Taylor's injured, so sure. Or Zan Colemanech. So back to now a 4-3-3. Now Austin should have started this game, but no. That's why you don't start games in a 5-back or a 3-back or whatever you want to call it. It was a 5-back. Zan's gassed, yeah. Because this is the first time Zan's played more than 70 minutes since he tore his ACL. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Zan's played more than like 60, 70 minutes since he tore his ACL a year and a half ago. See, matches. Let me see. 62, 12, 13, 14, 24, 76 against San Diego. Okay, so yeah, more than 80. Fair. 15 minutes against Colorado. 4 minutes against LA in August of 2024. 90 minutes. The last time we played 90 minutes was almost a full calendar year ago. Was almost to the week. May 18th, 2024. 90 minutes against Sporting Kansas City. 77 minutes 3 days before that. Yeah, so he hasn't played anywhere close to 90 minutes in a calendar year. Why was he still on the field 60 minutes in? Like, still playing a 5-back while not playing well. But there's no reactionary change by anybody. Players, coaching, nothing. It's, hey, this is the game plan that we came into the weekend. We're going to stay like it no matter what happens in the game. This is the play we're going to have. Oh, you know what's fun? His first name is Teenage. Hidebe, the guy who just kicked the ball out for Cincinnati, his first name is legitimately Teenage. 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 Teenage Hidebe. I don't actually know how old he is. How old is Teenage Hidebe? Teenage Hidebe. He's 29 years old. Teenage Hidebe is older than I am. So did that mean that people called him Teenage Hidebe? Young adult Hidebe? I think they might have. Teenage. That might be the most interesting thing that's happened in this game. Is Teenage Hidebe just playing, coming in as a substitute, and then getting injured about 5 minutes later. I guess it was. Of course not. Oh, it's the 5'5" guy that wins a header. I mean, I don't know what that says about both teams there. Play it on the ground. There we go. You're just gonna play it across now, aren't you? There's a cross. Yeah. I mean, hey, at least that had some oomph to it. It didn't do anything, but at least it had venom behind it. How much stoppage time? 4 minutes? 6 minutes. More than 2. Say 6. There's 5 in the first half. And 7. Close. 6. Stop the long throws. And that's a yellow card. That's a yellow card. That is objectively that's a yellow card. That's time wasting. Nico Estevez has done nothing all year. Like, he's just Josh Wolf. He's just Josh Wolf, but like a little bit better. I mean, Austin started this year. Yeah. 5-2. That was Josh. 5-2 was Josh. Against Cincinnati. We lost to against San Diego. We lost to what other new team? Last year. I mean, Austin's, at least for the first 10 games of the year, Austin averaged 4 points per game than they did in, I think, any year. 6th? I don't even know. Probably 9th. What does the live MLS table look like, guys? If you had to guess, where is Austin ranking in the MLS table? And it's about to be 3-1. I actually called it. Never mind, he can't. Yeah, okay, he fluffed that one. In the table, where is Austin sitting, guys? If you were to guess. They started out in 6th place today. Again, let's just keep in mind. There's still the second half of Nashville, Charlotte, St. Louis, San Diego, to play, and then the full games of Colorado, San Jose, and Portland, Sporting Kansas City. So that's 2, 4, 6. There's 6 Western Conference teams to still be playing. 8th. Chat, what do we think? Started out in 6th. There's still a couple teams that haven't kicked off yet. And some of those teams are above us, some of those teams are below us in the table. Without looking, I'll let you guys know at the end of the game where Austin sits. Where's Cincinnati at now? Cincinnati goes up to first place in the East, by the way. Can we... I just also want to put this out in the world here. There was a foul called here. Fans in the stands held up their giant yellow cards and turned them around for red cards. The foul was against a Cincinnati player. They want their own players to be sent off the field. Where's the foul? Grow up. Nothing more than what's normal. This is a contact sport. Gotta remember. It's Tori Pence, though. She does this all the time. Yet again, pro referees. Are pro referees the reason why Austin loses this game? No. How does a guy that big fall over that easily? Yeah. Wow. Great job for Evander there, guys. He took 2 steps before his free kick. He took 2 steps. That's outstanding player. Give him the MVP award right now. It's a mix of just not an Austin FC player and Evander. Surprised he didn't go down there. Svatok breathed on him. Gotta be careful about that one. I know you get... And what after what Svatok did to Diego Fagundes in the preseason game, I'd be worried. I don't know. It's not gonna go. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yes, let's continue to endlessly cross the ball to no effect. And there's the game. Great. Wow. Wow. Yay. Cincinnati played so good, guys. Cincinnati was such a good team. Yeah. Yeah. Cincinnati, best team in the league. All right. I'm just going to end it now and just move on with my life. Wow, guys. Cincinnati's such a good team, such a good run of play. Austin FC did everything they could have to prevent the loss. They tried everything. They changed tactics. They changed formations. They made good substitutions. They tried their hardest, guys. Tried their hardest. And that's all that we care about. We don't care about results as long as everybody has fun and tries their hardest. That's what matters in sports.